You know, there's never what they tell you they are. They tell you that they're good, but you take their word, but the word is not good.
Right?
You take their word. You know, you take their word. You think they're good girls, but they are, but they like. Sometimes they don't know. They don't have the symptoms they say, right?
Right.
Never trust a big booty and a smile. You
No,
know that?
no, it's not the big booty and the smile that bothers me. It's just the venereal disease. You know, it's the burning and itching.
Big
You know?
booty smile is okay.
Keep it 100,000. Best believe that. We got Mike Tyson in the neighborhood.
We're back on the Asherado Show on WLVS.ListenVisionLive.com.
That was
Hit us
interesting.
up on social media at Asherado. And
Call us
Call us on the phone.
on our cell
Call us
phone.
on the phone.
You used to call me.
Don't just stick your head out the window and call us. Call us on the phone.
202-758-8607. You used to.
Now check this out. All right, Mike Tyson was just talking about how many times he got burnt.
25, more than 25.
More than
Right.
25 times.
Yeah,
a
now
lot of times.
now Mike Tyson was a force of nature. When Mike Tyson, if you would be lucky to be in the building if Mike Tyson was in the building. He was the biggest celebrity superstar, unbelievably huge around the world.
Late 80s into the 90s.
Just huge.
And he was young at the time. He was like
Right.
Young,
in
balling.
his 20s.
So because he had this type of folklore around him, to be a woman fortunate enough to get with the champ, when all the women were trying to get with the champ, the women weren't low-level chicks.
No.
So it's these high-level cute chicks who burnt him over 25 times.
Well, the club chicks, you know, the
High level.
Well, no,
I mean,
the
the
beautiful-
ones who look good, you know,
They're
they
I
got,
remember the crazy
they got their
sexy
stuff
scale.
together.
I'm sorry.
We're talking about the crazy, crazy scale matrix.
I
that
forgot the
crazy,
Matrix.
sexy matrix.
Oh yeah, I
like
seen
the
that.
unicorns.
But I'm saying,
I
like,
don't think it was the unicorn.
he got with doctors, he got with lawyers, you know, he got with actresses.
I don't think he was getting with doctors and lawyers.
His wife, he got past wife who was a lawyer.
But I'm saying,
Robin
That
Gibbons
doesn't mean
was
she
later.
wasn't a thirsty.
No.
but I'm saying any woman or many of the women who would like give it up on command to a celebrity are not only going to do that for one celebrity. You feel me?
Agreed.
Exactly.
Right.
And they're not the
That
doctor
doesn't
and
mean
lawyer
they're high
types.
level.
They're
No,
not
I'm
the-
saying-
No,
exactly.
I think he's referring
No, I mean-
to appearance.
Yeah, appearance.
And
how
like,
much it looks like they cost
class
to live.
What appears to be class. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know.
Definitely education has nothing to do with it. 'Cause you said doctors and lawyers. I don't
No,
think.
no. I think he's talking about like an
Groupie love.
image of an individual, like a well put together, beautiful, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
woman that's
Right.
on the scene. You
Yeah.
gotta watch out for these chicks that know all the promoters. I'm telling you.
Woo.
For real. Because they're in the right place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Right
And-
place.
And one thing about that, I guess as a man, you know, the turn up got to have a turn down knob.
Absolutely.
You can't just think that when it's on and popping it's all good, because you know you might end up in the
Well,
lost
I don't
column.
know if you're able to differentiate that when you're drinking.
In a moment.
Well, you can.
Drinking makes it tough.
I mean, let's talk about that.
I
Let's talk about the
personally-
fact that most of the time when most of the stuff goes down, you had a few drinks in your system.
I remember a personal situation when I was in college when I realized that not everything is all good.
How old were you the first time you got burnt?
Whoa.
All
Like
men have been
26,
burnt.
Like 26,
All men have been burnt?
Yeah.
25, 26.
For real?
Yeah.
Really?
It was late for me.
It's like a common
is
thing. Like men have always been.
All men have been burnt.
But
Every
I mean,
man.
I didn't get burnt by anything on this list. Like I had like some.
Oh, nigga, just shut
Oh,
up.
you had crabs. That's not on the list. I know the notes. I know the notes. I didn't see crabs on the list. I'm trying to figure out what you ain't had.
No, I had snails. But no, I remember there was a situation where I was hanging out like at a nightclub, and basically this girl made herself completely available to me, and said, "Do you have a condom?" And I said no, and she said, "Can you pull out?" And at that moment, I was like,
Yes.
Oh God.
I wonder if she would say this to anyone else.
You were anyone else?
I
at that
bet she would.
Yeah.
And at that moment, I was like, no, thank you.
That's
And
tight.
it was the first time in my life that I made like the responsible choice in a sexual scenario.
That's
and
thorough.
at that point, I realized that there's a responsibility, especially when you're drinking and you're hanging out. If you choose to live a lifestyle like that, you have to put protections in place for yourself.
Yeah, but you're not always fully
I mean, I was
aware.
wasted. when this happened.
Look.
What does that mean?
If the AIDS scare did not stop people from going raw, there would be absolutely no
People
scare
will go
in the
raw
world
forever.
ever. Yeah.
How you gonna make kids?
Because there was nothing scarier than AIDS in the early 90s, late 80s. It was, that was like the scariest possible thing. And people were still getting down. Even though condoms did come in style.
Yeah, but
I
that's
was
because they
too young
weren't
to
thinking
know
about it
anything.
after they had 10 shots of Patron. I mean, are you thinking about that after you have 10 shots of Patron?
A condom?
Now, you know what I try
Yeah.
to do? I try to place
all
myself in a better place.
In a better environment.
What
Yeah,
does
yeah,
that
that's what I
mean?
try
Go
to
back
do.
to what we were saying when we assume that certain level of chicks don't have disease. Like,
Exactly.
go to Georgetown.
No, I'll be like, I'm going home or something. Like, I'm just saying, because I'm just happy I don't have more than one kid that I know about.
Wait, that you know about?
I mean, somebody might roll up one day, but yeah, what? He does look like me. Come on, Scooter. Men don't know that either.
I'm just gonna look at myself and
Women know how many kids they have. Men don't know how many kids they have. Do you know how many kids you have?
I don't know.
Is this real? Is this real?
This is real life.
There's no telling.
Is this?
Hey, do you know how many kids you have? You don't know.
You may have a kid.
A man might. A woman, you're not gonna like forget or not
You're not gonna
realize.
forget
Yeah.
holding a
So
child
this
for
is
40
this
weeks
is an
to
example of
giving
like
birth.
a complete double standard where
It's
people
real.
just don't want like a woman to be like, oh, I had 7 abortions, but a nigga might have 7 kids and don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't wear those kids on
Right.
like stripes. Like women have like
Abortion stripes?
no, okay.
Stretch
I mean
marks,
like
stripes.
kids.
No, I'm not
Tiger.
talking about that. I'm saying
Okay.
like a woman could be like, oh, I've never been pregnant, but she could have had 25 abortions. You would
25
not know.
abortions is a lot, though.
That's a lot of abortions.
I'm
That's
just
a lot
saying-
of bad decisions.
All right,
Make
let's
better
say
life
5.
choices.
Let's say 5. Let's say 10. 10 abortions.
That's like 10 G's. 25 abortions. That's bread. Like you could have had a down
the
payment.
point is that
We're gonna hook you up with a house.
that you would not know as a
Right.
man. You would not know,
Right.
and she may know, and she could lie to you, and you wouldn't know. However, as a man and not knowing if you have kids out here,
You don't know.
and it's completely different. Like you might just be in a relationship and be married or anything. It's like,
Hey, look, it's a lot of pre-cum babies.
daddy,
If
Hello?
a woman told me she had 20 abortions,
she would not tell you though.
If I found out,
You would not find out.
It wouldn't be a good look for her.
You would never know, but you
Why?
would never
Could
know.
you be judging?
Okay, I guess that's
Totally
what you call it.
we do judge.
But you cannot
That's
know if you have
too
kids or
many
not out here in the world.
abortions.
When do you get to too many abortions?
When you
2,
well, 2 is
Well,
common
okay.
if you're a certain age.
5
5 is a lot.
2 is
abortions. Abortions.
I think a lot of women have 2
Smortion.
abortions.
At a certain point, in
No,
this
5 is a
Smortion.
lot. That's a lot of.
killing a lot of-
2 is okay, but 5 is a lot.
3 is manageable. 4 is we need to talk.
No
But
bullshit.
5
Yeah.
is like 5 is like, yo, what's up? Like,
This is all relative.
Hey,
Like,
young,
I'm
I
a-
can't even like.
No, but it's real. I believe. I agree.
So if your girl was like, I've had 2 abortions, you're like, okay, baby. But
Yeah.
if she's like, I have 5, you're like,
Like, then what the hell is,
nah,
what the hell is he doing?
just like first off.
But
did
you
get-
might
did
have
get 'em in
25
bulk? Did you
kids
buy
and
them
what
in
you
bulk?
know.
thought process behind it. Like, what are you
Thoughts,
thinking? at
THLT
2?
process.
What is 2 versus 5? Like, what
Well,
is
I'm
the
thinking
thought
that that's
process
consecutive bad decision. Like,
Yeah,
because
like she
I
don't
mean-
know how to commit to a decision.
But what
I
about
know-
your decisions? You don't know you have kids out here or not.
Whoa. Okay. Let me explain something.
Kevin Lance Murray.
Let me explain something about the womb. Let me tell you about the womb.
Oh, you gotta tell me about the
Okay.
room.
Let me start over.
Start over, because I got 3 kids. So
It's from what I understand, it's a very emotional experience to go
Experience?
through. Experience.
Spurrence.
To go
He had
through
his
an
DC
abortion.
accent come back.
Yes. I don't know who. No judgment. And to put yourself in that position continuously demonstrates a disregard for your own emotional health.
Like you should have had one of them kids.
Or you should have
What?
had
But
one of
maybe
those condoms
somebody's
or
not
had
that
one of those
attached.
pills.
I mean, maybe somebody's not that attached.
It's real easy though not to have.
I totally
not
understand
to
2
do it.
abortions. I understand 3
You understand
abortions,
2 or
4
3
abortions, no kids. I don't get it.
Like, what are you doing?
They
Like,
don't. Maybe they
why
don't
aren't you
think
on the
they
pill?
Need to be a mother. I mean, you got to respect that too.
Then they should be on.
They should be on the pill, or they should be using rubbers. There's so many
Maybe-
options nowadays.
So if they started having sex at 15, 16, like I feel like both of you all were probably.
But I'm not
well,
one
not
to
both
judge
of
a
you.
woman's abortions.
And then she's now 40 something years old, and she's had 4 abortions, and she's
Yeah.
I got morning after
automatically.
pills in the crib right now.
But they only came out in the last several years.
I'm just saying, there are options.
Well, now,
Wait,
but they only came out in the last several years.
No, they were out when I was in college. That was a long time ago.
The Plan B joint?
Yeah.
That shit is a
That shit is
lifesaver.
Plan A.
Okay, well, maybe it got more convenient. I didn't know anything about them shits until like the last several years. Not that I've had to use one, but
The infirmary was thick at University of Florida on Plan B.
I can imagine, yeah, Florida, you know.
So
hydraulic.
but see, all right, so hold up.
Sky.
So like, all right, so look, the I like how silence fell.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So the fact that everybody has Plan A pills or the Plan B pill, right?
Take that.
Some people, had abortions. Some people have kids they don't know
You're
about.
so terrible.
But look, since that's something that's going on, people are going raw.
Yeah, it happens. It's natural.
Right.
I
So
don't like condoms.
right. So therefore, the conversation has to exist between two people who are in a sexual relationship about their status. I've had thorough relationships where we never talked about. Like, I don't know if she had AIDS or not, but we gonna keep rocking. I don't know.
It's like,
But that's real. And
Yeah.
how do you bring up that conversation, which I brought up a little while ago?
Wait, I
Bring it
need
up
to
straight up,
understand
like, you
you're
got
going to
AIDS?
keep rocking Raw Dog?
Yeah.
yeah.
Nothing bad happened. We
In
gonna
a
keep on pushing.
relationship, though, he's in a full blown relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be like, I know that we've been, having unprotected sex for months
2
now,
years.
but I'm starting to worry about you. Okay? I don't know what you're into on Wednesdays. Never see you on Wednesdays.
Yeah, it's a tough
Yeah,
conversation.
Wednesdays, that's a bad day. now.
But you know what's really fly though? It's really fly when you get the result and your result is negative.
Yeah.
Then like
Oh!
It's like Maury Povich, you're not the
new.
father, right? Yeah.
and then so like I think at that point when y'all in the clear, then y'all should like just keep on going.
Yeah.
Just so y'all can like have like a high five, like a reason to have a dinner date or something. Like a celebrate.
You ever get a
celebration.
test result, like a negative test result, and just look down on people in the street, like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
nasty.
Why you gotta look down on them, though?
Totally,
You probably don't know.
totally
your
did it
status.
every time.
You probably don't know your.
When you
status.
be in that room, you be like, man, I'm sorry, I'm gonna do better.
God forbid.
Like,
Chris
yeah.
Rock said, as far as like calling people, like, "Hey,
You alive?
you alive?"
It's real.
Still
Now,
like,
but
oh,
we've got to have a
alright,
safe place for the conversation. That's where I think.
Okay, but
I
I think we need to do like a reenactment of what this conversation looks like.
Is this after you're ready?
This is perhaps like you've had unprotected sex maybe like 3 times. Okay. Three times.
Oh wait, hold on now. African Americans represent just 13% of the U.S. population, but account for nearly half of all the people with HIV.
1 in 15 black men and 1 in 32 black women will be diagnosed with HIV in their lifetime. Damn, that's a lot.
African Americans are heavily impacted by HIV, especially in the South.
Speak right.
Why are you speaking like
And
that?
Atlanta got Atlanta. Look at Atlanta. Atlanta got Doppler radar going on. And
Doppler radar.
You know what
It's a
that
real
is, though.
situation.
You know what that is, though.
High chance of HIV.
Down low. It's that down low.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Down low.
So we're doing a reenactment, Kevin.
Who's me?
Yes,
Okay.
you and I. Okay,
Wait.
we're dating. Okay, we've had unprotected sex 3 times. No, I'm not pregnant. And now I'm having high anxiety. Okay, I'm having very high anxiety. I'm like, oh God, I should have done
Well,
that.
I'm good at anxiety. Can I do the anxiety? Can you be the chill one if I do the anxiety?
Okay, fine, go.
Oh my God. Well.
Nah, it wouldn't happen like that. Let her be anxious.
Thank you.
Okay, whatever you say. You don't know how Woody Allen-y I get.
Go ahead.
So, anyways, I'm having high anxiety now, and I'm like, oh my God, I shouldn't have done that. It's like all extra. I'm extra.
Close.
We're really close right now. So now I have to have a conversation with you about the fact that we've had unprotected sex 3 times, and I want to go and get tested with you. How does that
I'll
conversation
tell you how it goes. You start. I'll tell you how it goes.
Look, baby.
Bitch, it's too late. You got what I got. I
Fuck
got
me.
what you got.
No, I got
okay? we together now. Okay? You can never leave me. I'm just kidding.
Okay, please. In reality, though.
Okay.
Damn it.
All right.
In reality, I'm like, look, I've been stressing out. This has been, like really stressing me. I think we need to go get tested.
Yeah, I mean, I already got tested because I was worried about you and your ways. So here are my results.
I don't trust your results. Like, we need to go
together.
together.
Here's a picture of me at the.
That's
the
real
clinic.
thirsty. So I'd like for us to go together and do it together and hold hands together and get them done.
Okay, cool. Tomorrow?
Sure, tomorrow works.
Great.
This would never happen in real life.
No, so why?
No.
Ever in
No
life.
Oscar for you.
Oh, man.
None of that would ever happen. The
All right,
reality
look,
of that.
Can we do it?
Okay, go.
Okay. Wait, who's favorite?
We done banged out and now you're worried.
Why
Once.
Why is the woman
Once.
always worried? You be worried now.
You be worried.
I'm worried. Only reason I'd be worried is if something was going on.
Only mean you be worried if she was worried.
You're not
all right,
proactively worried.
So something is going on?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
you-
like,
you-
yo.
No, nothing happened.
Oh, then
You
I'm
just
not
worried.
worried. Okay. I'm actually celebrating inside.
Yeah.
All right, so you're worried.
I'm worried. I'm being honest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, what the fuck is going on? You see this shit?
Wait, you got something? Hold up. Wait, what happened? Wait.
What the?
Hold
Yeah,
on,
you're the
hold
only
on.
ones here.
Oh, wait, hold up. What is it?
What the fuck is this shit?
Hey,
Hey, look, you saw paperwork in the beginning. Now this is where we at. So
I didn't see your
where did it come
paperwork in the
from?
beginning.
Oh, you didn't?
I said, no.
You gonna act like you don't know? Tell me about this. Tell me about this.
I'm not-
I don't understand what's happening here.
I don't either.
Are you- Okay, let's start
That's
off.
what you deal with a thespian out
No,
here.
wait, hold on.
Role.
Wait, let's start over.
Play
Wait.
my role.
Hold
Like,
up.
you can't
Take
get
two. Wait, hold up. Take two.
improv.
Now look, in this role,
said
we have
improv.
not gone to a doctor.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
you're just
not.
I
worried.
was trying to say that. Okay, I'm just worried.
You're just
Yeah.
worried because you're like
Because
No,
you
I
heard
wouldn't
some
even
things
talk
about
to
him.
somebody
somebody came
about
into
that.
your fortress.
You
Like-
guys are confusing the audience. Get
Yes,
it
they
together.
are. Because
All right,
I
come
mean,
on, go.
women have situations in which
Look,
we have to
but
figure out.
nobody went to the doctor. We just banged out a
I
couple
wouldn't
times.
even approach you like that. I
Okay.
can't play this role. If
Okay.
I didn't go to the doctor, get some
Which is very
stuff,
interesting that you could have sex with someone, but you can't feel comfortable enough to have a conversation
No,
about
because I might just
potentially.
have yeast infection. I don't know. Like, it's things that women go through that it may not be a sexually transmitted disease. I'm not going to approach somebody and just be like, oh.
No. We're saying nothing it happened wrong at
No,
all.
nothing happened.
You're just like,
You're just
yo.
anxious.
You know
about
why
the
this is
fact that
weird?
you had
Because it's
unprotected
unnatural.
sex.
People, first off, it's natural to have unprotected sex. First and foremost. Sorry, guys, but that's the reality.
Right.
And secondly, it's unnatural unless there's something going on for you to have unprotected sex with someone and then be like, we
No,
should,
that's not really unnatural.
All right,
I think it
Let me
is.
tell you a situation that happened to me.
All right.
I was dating a woman, and then this came up. Right? She was like, "Okay, I'm just so worried about things going down the wrong road."
This is after you guys were
after.
together.
Yeah,
Raw.
yeah, after. But it was like shortly after, And then so I was like, "All right, well, is everything all right?" And then she was like, "Yeah, but I'm just worried about us slipping into this pattern." And
Were you guys exclusive or no?
it was the beginning.
Wow.
Nobody's exclusive in the beginning. You might be exclusive, but it ain't nobody spoke on that.
Right.
So and if nobody speak on it, then the man is not exclusive. That's how that works.
Word.
And so
Oh.
that's how that works.
Knowledge dropped.
And so she expressed her concern, and I was like, all right, go to the doctor,
Wait, you told her to go to the doctor?
yeah, go to the doctor, see what's good, get on the pill. That's how I curved it.
Get on
Oh,
what I mean?
okay. That's slick.
Yeah, and so
That's not what she meant, though.
I was itching over here by my eye.
I was
But
saying,
I was just saying.
that was the conversation that we had, and it was all good.
And she went on the pill.
Yeah, and so I was assuming when
And
she
then
went
all
to
of
the
a sudden she
doctor.
had no problems because she wanted a pill. I don't get it.
I mean, she didn't have no problems from jump, but like she was concerned. that
She was
was
worried.
So I was thinking when she went to the doctor, she got her oil checked and her tires rotated,
Yeah.
and all that. And then
Transmission.
so I'll tell you another situation I had. One time I got burnt by a chick, right? And I knew that she was the only one I was dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
And like when you get burnt, it. It's like, fuck. What
And you
the
get mad at them
fuck
a
is
little
going
bit.
on?
Yeah.
Right. And so like I was hella inside I was angry inside.
Yeah.
And
As
you were
if-
hot
as if-
too.
As if I had nothing
Literally.
as if I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I was angry.
Yeah.
And so I went to her and I was like, hey, look, this is what's going on. And then But then, like adults, we sat there and talked about it, and then we both went, got checked up, got cleaned up.
Did you make the phone calls?
Was cool.
Did you do the phone calls? I've done that once.
What?
No, so we had sex like a few weeks ago, and
but I knew she was the only one though. I knew she was the only one I was dealing with.
I had to do that one time.
Man, I would never do that.
What do you mean you would never? You gotta do that.
Unless I got the
I'm
monster.
learning so much
Not
right
unless
now.
I had
I'm
the
giving
monster.
all men in my.
If
I
you
have
have-
friends with you,
Not unless
really
I had the
side-eye.
package.
If you have any
All
STD,
for the
any
month of
STI,
December.
any crab, any
I'm saying-
sea turtles, you have
Sea
to
turtles?
anything.
No,
you
but
have
that's if
to
you
call all
bouncing
your
around.
partners.
That's if you bouncing around.
If you're single and active.
Yeah, but I'm saying this was the only person I had been with, even though.
The blue waffle is back.
And then I'm gonna tell you another situation I had.
It's a lot of situations.
Yeah.
And he'll tell you about this situation when we come back from this short
Don't let me
break
forget.
right here on the Ash Dorado Show.
My name is.
Stay away from the Gloria.
Whether you're interested in buying or selling a home, there's no bigger decision than choosing the person